Hi, welcome to the channel. This is the unboxing and review and first look at the Smallrig fluid video head. I've not unboxed it at all yet, so it's a first for me. It's just come through the post like this morning, so see if I can get this undone. And if you watch the other video, the INNOREL carbon fibre tripod, you'll know that I'm going to put this straight on top of it. The reason I've used this head is because it's got the Arca Swiss mount on it. How do you undo these bloody boxes? Oh, ribbit. Right, let's have a look. Comes in a nice foam case. That's how it comes in the box. It's nice, small. Apparently the handle extends in and out. It's well packaged, I'll give them that. Excuse me wearing the sunglasses, by the way. I don't normally wear sunglasses in my videos, but it's a bit bright out today in the garden. I've come around the garden today to take some footage of the plants, which are half dying at the moment. But if you watch the other video, the INNOREL carbon fibre monopod, I'm going to put this on top of that and try and get some footage with the Sony E10. Hopefully this will stabilise it and smooth it out a little bit. Be a little bit more professional. Right, let's take that out. Yeah, look at that, look how small and compact that is. It's got the Arca Swiss plate. I'm hoping the Smallrig. It's got the Arca Swiss plate there and an adjustment on the back. I'm hoping. Is that coming out? Oh, so the handle's adjustable on the side there, like so. That unlocks and then locks. And I'm hoping will this come fully out or not? I'll get the thing off. Right. It's got an adjustment there. You got the main lock there at the back. So I'm hoping that can. I might use that on a GoPro actually and put that in the other camera. So right, we've got a lock button there on the side for tilt, which the button's there. If you can see the little lock there, it's quite well made. It's engineered. It's well engineered. It's machined out solid by the looks of it. What I like about the Smallrig stuff is they look a little Allen key in the side there with a magnet fixed in the back, which is great. So it just clicks, fixes in there with a magnet, which is brilliant. If only that Allen key would fit my monopod, we'd be laughing, wouldn't we? So you got a tilt there, and I think it's got the pan there. I can't show you that till it's locked on. I've got to have a little play with it first. I think you got tension on the side there. This one here, you got a lock there, and you got the adjustable tension on the side there. Feels really nice. Not sure what that Allen key's for at the moment. Right. Oh, I see. You got the slide there. Right. So is that for that? Right. Okay. So that lock there, this lock here, is for the sliding. I'm not really sure I need that. And then the bigger one here is for your tilt. And then the one here is to pan it round, I think. We won't get that to work yet until I put it on the head. So let's grab the monopod. It should. I can see by the thread size, which is really handy actually. This is the INNOREL monopod. If you watch the other video, it should screw straight on there, which it does. That's lovely. There you go, it's on, nice and tight. And if we undo this, it feels, the panning feels lovely. Nice little compact handle, look. So that feels gorgeous. Alright, let's raise this monopod up. A couple of steps. Feels a bit wobbly on the grass, but it would do. On that's ideal for shooting my daughter's netball matches and stuff like that. She's got a lock there, for locking the slide, for locking that. That won't come out fully, that's a safety feature, so we'll keep that in the centre. I'm not going to use it, I don't think. We'll lock that fully up. Allen key's there. It's got a lovely fluid movement to it. Right. I think we're going to have to move the camera onto a more of a solid surface. I can leave that there for now. I'll go to the car and get the camera. Let's see if it blows over while I'm gone. I'll be back in a sec. Hoping the Smallrig fits on there. I'm hoping the Smallrig cage is a nice fit on this head. This is coming loose at the moment. It's not a lot. I will have to do that up with I'll have to do that up with some grub screws. I think it's coming a bit loose when I'm moving it about. Definitely feels the head's lovely. A bit of grind in there. Feels a little bit grindy. I like it because it's nice and compact. That'll go in my suitcase for travelling. Well, let's get the camera. Oops, nearly went. So there's a Sony E10 with a Smallrig cage. It's got an 18 to 105 Sony lens on the end of that, so it's a bit top heavy. Now I'm hoping this will fit in there. I mean, I definitely couldn't, I'm not on the grass, you couldn't let go of that on the grass. But it just feels so much more, it feels so much more stable. So if you're just filming, for instance, a sports event, you just got to get used to the, you can put that handle where you want. So you can move this handle where you want, it's more comfortable for you. You can have it in oops, that position, that position, that position, that position. You probably want it out like that. So, right, it's locked on there. It feels nice. Got adjustment there for your tilt. You can see that. You can just tweak that nicely. So, look at that. That's lovely. And then I've got this pan movement there. The Smallrig video, the Smallrig video head, I can just feel it grinding a little bit when it's panning, which is a shame. Something's moving inside. But I don't think you're panning. I mean, you're only panning. You're not panning 360 ever. Right. So I'm unlocking. I'm going to lock it all up first. It's nice and tight. That's all locked tight now. So then I can unlock the end here, loosen the knob up here, gives it a bit of flexibility. It means I can lean forward, get the shot. Right, that's what I like the feel of that. Let's try it. So I've got it on 50 frames per second, S&Q slow mode. I normally shoot in 25 in the UK. It's on 50 frames per second. Carefully don't bend that, just down the end of that. When you stand on the leg to steady it, just be careful you don't bend the leg. So what I'm going to do, take a shot like that, and then up. Just a little go to it. Right. Play that back. Let's go. Look at my foot at the back there. Like so. Up. Right. Right, we're going to lock the bottom off now, so the legs are fixed. Let's get the filter on that, the variable ND filter on the end, and we'll try another couple of shots. And I'm going to wander around the garden. I think there's not a lot of plants out at the moment. A few of the flowers have died, so I quite like it. It's nice. It's a nice fluid head. Just a matter of getting used to it. It's a nice tripod, monopod. It's quite lightish. It should pack away quite small. So let's do that now. Let's get the filter on the end. Right, I'm back now. I've got the filter on the end, the variable ND filter. So I think it's a K&F one. I'll leave a link below if you're interested in the filters. So it's on slow mo again. I'm just going to pan from left to right. So we're on 50 frames per second. Shutter speed 100 f4.5. I'm just going to darken it down a little bit. And I can pan and tilt that, sorry. This is just slow, so I'll lock that down. I might drop this down a bit. So I might tell you what, I might. That feels lovely like that, look. It's a lovely little setup. Definitely it's definitely worth it. Right, let's have a little shot here, shall we? Play that back. So what I'm doing now, I've changed positions now. I'm still on the monopod. It does need the grub screws, doing up the grub screws down at the bottom actually, because I'm pretty undoing when I'm going left to right. But what I'm going to do now, try and turn that up, right. Loosen this up. I want to just there. So what I want to do is focus behind this tree to the plant in the back. So I'm going to put it into manual focus. So I've done the function button. manual focus. So it's on manual focus now. I'm still on 60 frames per second to help with stability. And I'm going to focus, leave that on wide. I've got the red peaking on, so when it's focused it should be, that's it. That's all focus of the background now, so I'll bring that round like that. That should be pretty much out of focus, and I'll bring it round slowly. There's a little bit of wobbly there. Obviously it's a monopod, so I can actually go in closer, like so. Just tighten that up a little bit. I'm going to lock that one up, tighten that. I'm just going to go slowly, a bit jerky sometimes, this not in position. Try like that. I mean, you've got much more stability with this than you have obviously using a bit of handheld. So let's take the shots now. So that's out of focus now. Just bring it round to show the foliage at the back in focus. It helps, but it's a monopod, it's not a tripod. The idea is you can do up shots, down shots, low shots. So let's now try and go back into autofocus continuous. Right, now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hand hold the monopod. I've got it in autofocus continuous. I'm going to raise it up, I'll lock everything off. Just going to lower it down over the top of those bushes. See what we get. Obviously you can't do this. Look at that. Lower it like that, 60 frames per second, up into my chest. Alright, there we go. Just go like that. I haven't got a clue how any of this is going to look. See what this. Let's raise that up now. Let's do a shot. There. Look at the height. It's not a bad height either. It's fully with the legs on, it's fully extended. It's pretty good. Well impressive actually, for the money. On 60 frames per second. Still. On autofocus. I'm going to lock that off. I'm going to do a gentle shot down like that. I mean, this sort of shot here. Let's put the screen out so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to go down. Like so. Stop it. Right, so this shot here, I don't know if it's going to look any good or not. I've got the filter on, ISO 160 it's on at the moment. It's on 60 frames per second. Shutter speed of 100. Might have 100. Slowly. lovely. I'll check the shots later. I'm just playing about at the moment, have a little bit of experimental with it all, really, to be quite honest with you. But it's feeling a nice bit of kit. It does feel nice. There's some plants up the back. We're going to have a look at the plants up the back, shall we? I've literally now let go of this monopod, the camera with the 18-105 lens, the Sony E10 on top of the small fluid head. It's on the monopod on the 3 feet, locked up, but it's not going anywhere at the moment. And I'm going to get a nice steady shot there. And I haven't got the cameras from 3 legs, and I've also got mobility with this tripod, monopod. So I've adjusted the variability filter slightly. I'm shooting in slow motion again. I've done tracking on that flower. There, the focus. I'm going to hit the record button there, like so. I've let go of that now. ISO 400, f4.5 aperture, and 1/100. The camera's moving a little bit, obviously, because I'm not touching it, but again, I'm not sure how any of these shots are going to come out. I'm just trying out the monopod and the feet. Pretty good for money. So I was looking at the iFootage monopod, but far too expensive for me. And I think the Smallrig, this fluid head, is a game changer as well. It feels a little bit grindy in the panning, but it depends which part of the panning you're on. So I've got to take this back when I get back home, tighten everything up with the Allen keys and set that properly. I mean, I've literally just got this out of the box, so stop that now. I'll just raise this up and we'll take a shot. I quite like the height adjustment. So hold that. That's a little cane like that. Feels grinding, isn't it? My only reservation, but I think it might need adjusting the glasses. That's just cold there, look. Oh, that's better. To be fair, I think I had the nailed nut on the side, locking nut a bit tight when I was panning. Left to right, so let's take a shot there. Not a lot to film here really, I'm just in the garden filming some flowers and foliage and stuff. As I say, I'm trying out the camera a bit more experience with the camera. I'm getting more experience with the camera, the fluid head which has just arrived today, and the carbon fibre monopod. But I do need to get back and tighten everything up with an Allen key, I do believe. It feels alright, it's nice. Nice. And everything fits, so I don't need that extra bit they gave me, because basically what I can do is take this off of here and put the camera down low. Actually, I might do that now. Let's do that now. Let's take the camera off of here. Let's put the tripod down low. I'm just going to undo this. Put that. Oh, that's lovely light. And that should go straight onto that. you go. It's good at straight on. That thread's a bit long there, but right, that's on there now. I don't like the way there's the gap there. I think the thread's a bit too long. It's the way it's designed. But what I'm going to do now is put this, click these legs down once, like so. And then we've got ourselves a little mini setup. So let's go and shoot something on the ground now, a bit lower down. Oh, this is a nice little setup. I've just taken the legs off the monopod and it means you can do some lovely little closed up shots. It's hard to see on these screens. So, I'll cancel the tracking. I'm still in slow-mo, I don't really need to be. Right, so we'll get it into normal video mode, I think. I'm going to focus on the bushes at the back, I think. Manual focus, so function button. Manual focus. Now I've got the red peaking on, so all the grass at the moment is in focus, so I just need to keep that on wide. That's all in focus at the back. Leave it manual focus. Drop that down. So that's out of focus. Press the start button. That's out of focus now. I'm just going to raise that up slowly. And that'll bring that into focus. Don't know if that looks any good or not. Now I'm going to do the opposite. I've got some daisies there. There, about there, so it's all red and peaking there. So I go up there. Should be theoretically out of focus. So again, just showing you the capabilities of the monopod and the legs. One final shot I think I'll do. Quite nice now, it feels nice. Just so there's not more picturesque stuff to film really, but so I'll keep it in 25 frames per second. I just think I put that in manual autofocus now. I can see the screen. Nice, very nice. The fluid head in the monopod is a game changer, I think. That's a nice tree at the back there. I wonder if I can film that. Right, one more go. Right, one more go. The tripod raised up. I've zoomed in on that tree. And I think I'll put it in 60 frames per second again. Also focus. Hold it up like so. Press this button. It's right up the top like that, I think. There, like so. I'm zoomed in. Zoom in a bit more. That, my friends, is that. Thank you for watching. So that's the Sony's E10 in a small cage on top of the Smallrig small mini fluid head. I'll put links below, and then it's also on the INNOREL come with either tripod, monopod, sorry, with the flip locks. That's not a bad bit of kit. I've got to get back now, pack away. I want to tighten up all the Allen screws and bits and bobs and make it nice and tidy. But yeah, so far I'm impressed. This will be my kit going forward. I think I'll be using this on a regular basis. Just pack this away now. Look, just put the legs up like so. Feels quite well made, and that's the sort of length of it. It packs away. Right, we're going to put the take the filter off, put the lens caps back on, take the lens off, pack away, and as I say, get back and lock everything up properly. Check a few glove screws. I think there's more adjustments on this fluid head. You can adjust some settings with the Allen key, etc. The reason I bought this the fluid head, the Smallrig one, it's a small little head which is lightweight, tidy, it's well made, and it's got the Arca Swiss. More importantly, I wanted the Arca Swiss mount on it, so that's my rig. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, many more videos to come. If you haven't watched the monopod video, step back to the other video, and obviously it's got the feet on it as well, which I wanted. Just be careful when you stand on those feet. If you're doing some stuff that I was doing, be careful when you stand on the feet, don't break them or bend them, because they're not the thickest, you know, it's only aluminium. Thanks for watching, people. Till next time, bye bye.